Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got to sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's app.
Punk about to... take flight.
Elbow drop from the top rope. And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Chop block.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, my God.
Knee right on target.
Oh, what a kick.
No.
Reversal. And that turns things around. He'll make his way to the ring. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Going in for the win here.
The ref not even getting a one.
I don't know who's more shocked. He just kicked out.
And Pop looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me know. You made me know. Made my tribal
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly, it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me. How I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM. Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running a business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video...
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this blood-filled
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now. Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
From way up, diving double axe handle. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways. JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam from the top.
Oh, and nobody's there.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
Stalking from above.
Up high. Wow, cross body.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anyone.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
For the title!
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out. Falcon arrow!
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Whip back into the ring. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Incoming. Oh, coming down from way up top. This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. The champ firing their best shot to retain their title.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other. Where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never hit. Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from
Crack your knuckles. We've got a dummy block here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Roundhouse takes them down. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-world backbreaker.
Just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Beautiful satellite DDT by Mysterio.
Stepping out of the ring here. Returning to the ring now. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Ooh!
Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fat.
Trying armbar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Uh-oh.
Suicide dive.
Whatever it takes to win.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Rey had that well scouted. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Oh, what a kick! What awareness seeing Rey coming.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Boom! What a right! Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning the chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Rey had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Boom! GTS. Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot.
There's two. What a kick out at two.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda cap out. Cap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion William Regal.
Okay. So far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through time, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
Surveying the scene.
Front knee drop. He gets back into the ring.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
I can believe that, Corey. I've been training from the top. And Punk gets countered there.
Just clubbing down.
Saw it coming. And he counters it.
Absolutely blasted there.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. From the top!
Off the mark.
Good reflexes from him there.
Conspicuous by their absence side are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's. Able to steer clear of danger there.
On the top. Double axe handle. Placing him in the corner. Orton gets the better there. Right to the kidneys from behind. He connects with a counter.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
And he was ready for it.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oh. Just teeing off with that fight forever ball.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Boom.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle. Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Orton outfought him there.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most deadly.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Vicious swinging neckbreaker.
The Viper in bad shape here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Yeah, you're right, Wade. This time last year, Punk is joining WrestleMania.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Step through. Here we go. Jump shoot. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Orton taking this one to a very dark place. Opponent locked up.
Vintage Orton. DDT.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
Placed him in the corner here.
And a clothesline.
Running knee in the corner. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Owen fights back.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission. Hold broken.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
And a neck breaker. Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful. And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
German suplex.
Momentum going back to Punk's corner. Time. Look out! Crashing to the floor.
Looked to become a highlight reel. Instead, just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Check out the springboard.
Caught up with a savage clothesline.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter is applied.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton is seconds away from submitting.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton. The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk?
And reversed into a power slam. Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match.
Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
Well, what a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. Oh, by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the take.
This could be for the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Clearly still very much in this fight.
Well-placed calf kick. Targeting the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently.
Vicious. Oh my gosh, what impact. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Oof. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
After everything he's been through.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
CM Punk.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
Second rope DDT. And that was more than enough to bust.
Hit on CM Punk. Kick out just before 2.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Self-professed faith driving the Punk. Pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
That could end the Viper's night.
Immediate cover after the impact. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be...
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. Effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak, let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. Oh, and it's reversed. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Counter, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
In the discretion of the... From way up, double axe handle connects.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
One counter met by another. Complete stalemate.
Big boot to the leg takes their opponent down. Now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He's still very much in this match, if the quickness of that kick out is any indication.
We notice the look on the Undertaker. Face first. All set up.
The Koji clutches it.
Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape.
Punk dodges out in time.
Placed against the turnbuckles. And he retaliates. Just like that, sent out of the ring.
From above.
From the top. All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Flying.
Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. He is looking to do some serious harm. There's the big boot. Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack. Neck breaker. The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on the Undertaker. Undertaker facing some trouble.
Punk wisely pressing the back, and forth we go. Bang! Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Neither competitor is backing down. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Struck with a calf kick. Undertaker tossed out of the ring with force.
Soaring. You gotta be kidding me.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Flying through the air. It connects. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Punk never saw that coming. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
The officials' count is getting us.
Undertaker now to secure the victory. He wasted no time kicking out there.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Legs caught.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. He's got something coming. Oh, what a clothesline.
Punk has played mind games. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. It's over. Undertaker is done.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the...
From the top, through the air. It connects.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Off the apron to the floor hard. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Up the rope he goes. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
You can bet the dead man won't rest here.
Ooh.
Punk the technician applying the Anaconda vice grip. No way out.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Mongolian chop. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
for Punk to capture some momentum.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
Striking with a knee.
That offense would definitely knock the wind out of him.
Point of the knee used to great effect. The dead man with the choke applied.
This could do it for the win. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Turns that in his favor. Got CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride. The only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Shut the door. This could be over.
He got the shoulder up in time.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems.
This one is on track.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Will that sum this up for Punk?
2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, He's always changing. So close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape, as is so often the case.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Cena gets intercepted. This all started with one of the biggest matches. Face first. All set and done. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Ooh.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a top one. Try the Hurricane Rana.
And now a pop-up uppercut.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Still room for Cena to turn things around, but he needs to refocus here. So much on the line for the franchise.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
If Cena can beat Punk here, he will silence all those that doubted him, including that tiny voice in his head.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
Cena turning things around. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania. Face first. Set up on the Koji. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Got him in his grasp.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Look out!
All the way down on the floor.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's got to hurt in more ways than one.
Turned it around with a face buster.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed. Nice takedown. Stacked them up. Countered into a new couple.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Punk formulating a move.
Uh-oh. Turn it around into a backdrop.
Watch this display of power. Sit-out powerbomb.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
1, 2, 3. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at it.
Oh, turning the pin around.
He's got something else in mind, I guess. Connecting on the DDT. Northern Lights.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this,
Cena ducks underneath
And closes the door. That's got to crush your spirit.
and he's able to avoid that offense.
kick. Finds the mark. Climbing up the corner.
Perched up top.
Knee drop.
He's climbing right,
Look out.
sailing down from up high.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Catches the boot, and now
Dragon screw.
misses on the springboard.
Boom impact.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS.
John Cena won't come back from that.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Tossed back into the ring. High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bubbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
Oh, what a quick answer.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. He counters with a great reversal.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Blocks the Hurricane Rana. Too strong.
And got caught by an uppercut. lights out.
John Cena sidesteps it. Counters all counters. Technical prowess on display.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Oh, my God.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
I don't know how long he can really last here.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And Cena retaliates. John Cena managing to get some control back now.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
Kick to the gut creates separation. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Strong kick.
Big time power slam. Just barreling through the chest cavity.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Boom. Kick connects. Boom.
Oh, a kick. Wow.
Oh, man.
Kick. Cena has no control here.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count. Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh.
Cena delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already here, and it's not over. It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Devastating elbow strike.
Bang! Oh, a knee.
Lights out. Turn out the lights.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Cena has to find a response quickly. Punk now locking in the Anaconda Vice grip.
He submits. He taps out.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Kurt, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong. Whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the
Introducing the
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a face first, setting up, and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the face first, setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Got him where he wants him. Up and
bullseye with the Falcon Arrow.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Stalking from above.
From the top, diving double axe handle. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
And boom!
Double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire... Trying armbar, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Bang! Gruesome counter there.
We've got the arm trapped. Looking for Levi-style cradle.
Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Risking it all here.
Die! Whatever it takes to win.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
Watch the quickness on this.
Bang!
Snap suplex.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Up fast. Fine buster. Down hard.
And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
On a step ahead of The Rock.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk... Oh, he cuts it off. Lightning fast punches.
Every
classic Rock. As arrogant as you like, but so devastating.
The people's elbow!
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Oh!
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Piercing shot.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Brutal club, thunderous club, comes down, very effective.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
Oh, point of the elbow hits the target.
Punch right to the face. Clubbing blow.
Check out this power in the corner. Snake eyes.
Setting them up in the corner.
Body slam.
Wants to finish this.
Uh-oh. Look at the power.
Boom! A razor-sharp chop there.
Shining wizard to rearrange your face.
Ooh! The Rock wards him off.
Saw it coming and able to escape.
Caught with a lariat. Playing possum. Shoulders down. And Rock getting the shoulder up.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
And that just opened up The Rock.
Set up for a second time. May have just won the title with the champion's move. And this right here, this is what we expect when the best...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this It's match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh,
no. Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost got blasted, but the Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Gone to sleep. The challenger is not holding back.
No, it's not over.
And this is Punk now looking to up the ante, and he locks in the Anaconda vice grip.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
2. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk...
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock... It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
But the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk? Look at it, put him away. An easy kick out there.
And he had no real trouble getting his shoulder up there. On a well-placed calf kick there. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world. Held takeoff. Whoa, crossbody!
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Ow! Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Oh, man.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast. but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge soon.
Brock Lesnar, what power! F5!
Punk's got a problem here.
Kicks out before 1.
Amazing.
And now Lesnar's just angrier. You only tick off the beast by making yourself a difficult prey. Launched right out of the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous. What is it about our desk that attracts superstars to it?
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
And averting damage there.
Stops the kick. Into a dragon screw. Game changer.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Fisherman's Buster.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. Good night. Oh, God.
He answers right back.
Right in the breadbasket.
Oh, not quite what Brock intended.
High knee right between the shoulders.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Driven into the barricade.
Delivered into the barricade.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Just bounced off that ring post.
And he tosses him back in now. High rent district for CM Punk.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. This is a man position.
Launching. Oh, flattening the opposition. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers and CM Punk looking to end it. Cinching in the Anaconda Vice. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Manages to reverse it.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Boom, right to the body.
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar, Punk is going to need a miracle comeback at this point.
Has beaten CM Punk.
Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation made from the heavens. Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar. Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
Holy, meet the barricade. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later. Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Hockey stick in hand, and he looks ready to take a penalty.
These two showing how well they know each other. Big time high on that kick.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. Ooh, rake of the face. That is agonizing.
Wow, swinging that big stuff.
Oh, repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. Into the ring again now. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
This is beyond personal now. This is what might happen here. Is this it?
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
What's it going to take to put this match away? Headlock applied, tossed without regard.
Release back suplex. And he saw that coming from Brock. Counter by CM Punk.
He's looking to do some serious harm.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Oh, what a club. Spinning kick to the gut. Everything working against Lesnar now.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Oh, he flips that around.
Oh, no, now this is a hockey fight. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Countered right when it was needed.
This is turning into a brawl. Oh! And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Just emptying everything they've got now. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Oof! It's clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd
suplex. His opponent headed to Suplex City. Suplex City. Hit on CM Punk. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? And makes it out.
Huge kick connects.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And are you kidding me? He's going to take off. Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Bang armbar. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
A low blow. Brutal.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast.
The cover, is it in? And a strong kick out in one.
Holding on. What is it going to take? How much longer can this go on?
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Focusing their attack on the arm. The counter with a knuckle sandwich.
Gets lifted into position. Oh my, sent flying. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. Wards off the pin at two.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Down with a GTS.
And Lesnar is out.
CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own with no one backing him up.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away. WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Power slam. Good night. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted it from the top. Ooh, great anticipation.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Using the arm like a billy club.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Power slam. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Double axe handle connects. Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up. Great wherewithal to dodge there. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men will have
been down for the count.
And referee cuts off the count in 1.
Not even a 2 count, just
maybe not, maybe not. And a kick out right away.
You cannot be serious. How? How on earth was that not even a 1 count at this point?
Looking to explore every every inch of hell here now.
Draped across the top rope. Man,
Clubbing forearm. What a reversal.
it's never been a matter of self.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Can that fit it?
CM Punk walking in.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's going to hurt.
Oh, man.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. And he re-enters into the ring. And he turned it around.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Hooked up his backdrop suplex.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
McIntyre holding him at bay.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking about it.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down.
And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Ugly looking right to the face creates the separation. Watch out! He goes crashing through the cell.
Nasty turn of events for him, colliding with the cell wall, only to see it break from its hinges. Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now. Making it to the top of the cell, and he's fully embraced the chaos now.
I can't imagine what he's thinking about doing next from up there.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head. And you can just hear the steel straining with each impact.
These superstars are pressing their luck with every single bit of offense. Something's got to give, and it will not be pretty once it does.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow, because for one of these men, there might not be.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. All hell is broken loose on top of the cell. This is only going to get worse before it gets better.
And connects with it.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the anaconda.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to count.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back down with a GTS.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Hooked up and backdrop suplex. And I think I'm hearing the roof buckle with every maneuver.
Oh. This is surreal. Nothing is worth this level of risk, this level of altitude.
Drew managing to get some control back now.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Drew.
Double axe handle smash.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now. CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. Let's just hope the top of the cell has been reinforced.
Got them off their feet here.
Powerbomb.
This situation is only getting more... No! From up high! Oh, my God!
And we need to get some medical attention here. There is no way this match can continue now.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
He's adding even more tension to this match by adding the table into the mix. Gets out of dodge.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
He's starting as a setup to sell.
He's taking a huge risk climbing the cell at this point.
He's finally made it to the top of this demonic structure.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Calculating the next move here.
Powerbomb. Good God.
Oh, my God, watch out.
I knew it. I knew taking this fight to the top of the cell would not end well.
Hindsight is 20/20, Corey. The question now is, can this fight even continue?
Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad way. Down through the table, using that table to demolish his opponent. Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Catches the leg. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Draped across the top rope.
And Drew, this one's for the match. And the count doesn't even begin.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot.
Shining Wizard finds the mark.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Effective counter.
Back and forth, counter after counter. Hooked up, DDT.
This has been
The cover for the win.
Shoulder up before the count started.
What a kick out. This match has been absolutely incredible. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and picture perfect Falcon Arrow.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Got it. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Roundhouse on the mark. Ouch.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into...
And he's releasing using the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
Man, just beat down with that wrench.
Escape just in time.
Spinning kick. Does hit on CM Punk. Oh my God.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
He wants to put an end to things here.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.